Hey family, welcome to another episode of My Daycare Podcast. I'm your host, Kyra Fisher. Come on in the room and let's get started. Hey, I was thinking today about the power of words. We have to speak positive things over our own lives. There's so much going on in the world. It is so easy to be negative. Matter of fact, humans are defaulted to speak negativity first before we even speak positively. One of the things that I do believe is that we ought to be our own biggest cheerleaders. You ought to pump yourself up, prime yourself up every day. Because every day, two forces are fighting for your attention. That's the negative forces, that's the positive forces. Or we say that's God and that's the devil. But for sure, remember back in the day when one would be on the shoulder? That's real, y'all. God is in one of your ears and Satan is in the other ear. And one of them are vying for your attention. But it is your choice who you give the attention to. One of the scriptures say, choose ye this day whom you will serve. You have to choose that which is going to build you up. And if you don't, you won't be solid. Remember that song, Solid? Solid as a rock. Okay, I went way back. But I had to say, because if we don't build ourselves up, the song say we build it up, we build it up, we build it up, and now we're solid. That sounds like to me that you cannot stop building yourself up. You cannot stop speaking positively to yourself. You cannot stop speaking positively to your children. You have to push forward. You have to go for that thing, man. I'm telling you, words are so powerful. They are so powerful that the words were formed by the word. The world was formed by the word. I kind of mixed that up, but I've got clarity now. Okay, somebody. The world was formed by the word. Can you believe that? So if living things, tangible things were formed, the word formed tangible things by God, what do you think you can do and we made in his image? Man, that's a powerful thing. You are not your mother's child. You are not your daddy's mistake. You're not none of that. First and foremost, you are a child of God. He created you. You cannot, if you don't believe in God, that's on you. That's fine. Don't care. Okay. That's your business. My business say over here in these streets, we believe in God. Okay. Who else created the heaven and earth? No human being can. Then if you tell me a human being that can, and I always say this, show me a human being that can recreate the heaven and earth, I'll stop believing in God today. But until then, I won't stop. I can't stop. I won't stop. Okay. God created the heaven and earth with the word, and we're made in his image. So, man, get to speaking, get to creating, get to believing that your word has power. Because your words can form, they can build, or they can do what? Tear down. You know it's true. You ever spoke negatively? If somebody says something negative to you, man, if that thing didn't hurt you physically, it definitely hurt you emotionally. And don't let it be someone that you really love or care about. Those words, you might as well just formed a whole wrecking ball and took you out, because those words had power. That's why school systems are so adamant about non-bullying. You know, sometimes bullies won't even really touch you physically. Sometimes it's just what they say. It's their presence that intimidates the child. It's what they say to the children that intimidate them and that cause them to want to fear. Okay, words are powerful. I'm going to leave you with this and I'm going to get out your way. Proverbs 18:21 says, life and death are in the what? Power of the tongue. The tongue is so powerful. I have made people cry. This is back in the day. I've been reformed. I've made people cry just by virtue of what I said. I've made people shed tears. You know, especially back in the day when I was younger, I hurt people's feelings with my mouth. I mean, to the core. Thank God I'm delivered. I said, if I had that kind of power to hurt, oh, baby, my words then have that kind of power to heal. I speak life all over the place, and I believe in the words that I speak. And don't let me speak the word of God. I'm really on that thing. I'm believing it's going to come to pass. But Proverbs 18:21 says power, the power of life and death are in your tongue. And then Deuteronomy 30:19 says, I set before you, this is God talking to Israel, I set before you life and death. Then he gave you the answer. He gave you the answer to the test. He let you cheat. He said, choose life. Duh. Choose life. Speak over your life. Say, I'm the greatest of all time. Muhammad Ali, man, he's something else. I watched a video last night about an old video of him. He said, I'm the greatest. There is no one like me. I'm the best. He said, can't nobody do what I do. Now, granted, the opponent he was going to fight could have been better, but you couldn't tell Muhammad Ali that. And 9 times out of 10, his speech went before his win. I'm going to say that again. His words went before his win. So you have to say it to see it. Okay? This is not no mystical, no spooky thing. It's real. It is real, y'all. You say it to see it. This is why when whatever you say, your mind is going to believe it to be true. Whatever you say, whether that's negative or positive. So when your minds believe what you say is true, whether negative or positive, your behavior, unbeknownst to you, will follow suit. Okay? Your behavior will follow suit. So if you say to yourself, I can't pass this test, I can't go back and get my bachelor's, master's, PhD, your behavior most of the time will follow suit. And then lies procrastination. You look up, 3 years have gone by, 4 years have gone by. What is it that's gone by that you have not done that you need to do? Do it. Speak it. Believe it. Choose it. Choose life and not death. Give yourself a fighting chance by speaking positively over your life. Tell you what, ask your children. Speak to your children. I dare you to tell your children, you are the best. You are the brightest. You can do anything, and see what their behavior looks like. Then you take that parent that needs CPS called on them. Y'all seen them in the store calling your kids dummy, cursing at them and everything. Watch them children. Faces be mean. Them the same children that's going to grow up and snatch your pocketbook. Not all the time, y'all, but some of the time, you know I'm telling the truth. If you worked in the school system, follow them children home. See what the parents are saying. See what the parents are doing. Positive words are powerful, and so are negative words. So I challenge you today and the rest of the week, speak positively over yourself and over your children and over every situation, and watch God work. And don't question whether it's working or not. You just speak the word only and watch it do what it do. I love you. There's not a thing you can do about it. Y'all pray for me, because I actually thought about stopping the podcast because I don't have I won't say I don't. Let's see, negative words. Check yourself, Kyrie. I have to figure out how to spend more time to really pump it up. I believe I'm blessing someone by what I'm saying, and I hope that I am. And so y'all pray for me, because I want to make sure that I'm not wasting my time or anyone else's time. But back to the ending again. I will see you next show. I love you. There's not a thing you can do about it. And speak life over your life. Okay? Be blessed.